Well, while Hugh's just rolling a cigarette, this seems like a good time to give a content warning for this particular project. There may be some effing and jeffing, some coarse language that the young ones might not want to hear.
Hey, Rob, they just like old friends. Yeah, old friends never taste this good. I heard that.
Welcome to the Daily Grind.
We're on watch number 16, I believe, Theo.
And it feels disgustingly like it was only yesterday we were doing episode 10 and having loads of fun. It was a great old time.
Mm-hmm.
Great gags in the movie. Bit of a late one tonight. This is probably the latest we've left it since the first week.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
11. It's 11, man. So late, so late. I came into this film drunk and I left it even drunker, Theo.
Yeah, well, same. It wasn't a terrible watch, I've got to say.
It wasn't. It felt... I think I've become so... I think I've become very numb to the whole...
Desensitised to it.
Okay, that's a better way of describing it. I think I've become very desensitized. I know I'm on my phone a lot, which we've addressed in previous episodes, which I need to address as of tomorrow. Sometimes I am doing notes and stuff, but sometimes I am just doing bullshit.
I'm always the one telling him off, by the way.
You are telling me off, and when you told me off earlier...
I'm just following the rules, man!
Yeah, when you were telling me off earlier, I was actually just surfing the web.
You told me you were taking notes as well, you scumbag.
Oh, maybe I was. Maybe you told me off more than once.
I don't know, I find it hard. I feel if you're taking the piss, I'll tell you off.
I
find myself on Instagram every so often.
I've got notes on the episode, man. I've got notes.
That's what I'm saying, I don't think it was a bad watch, and I feel there are a few laughs. Cassie joined us for the first, 20 minutes, half an hour?
She got bored and hungry and bailed.
Not us, Hudson. We stuck it through to the end.
Why do you edit your way to the fucking 40s?
You're the one who sounds like an alcoholic in this, so carry on. Makes a change.
Maybe because the last couple of episodes I've just been switching off, but I don't think it's sunk in for me yet that we've watched this film 16 fucking times in a fucking row.
We are now over halfway.
Mm-hmm.
I called it about halfway through the film. We
You
were
did,
halfway through the project.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a landmark, I've got to say.
Yeah.
But it's a good feeling, man. The podcast we're putting out at the moment, at least, still sounding fresh, still sounding good. Haven't quite reached the despair
Holy shit.
stage of the show yet.
Not yet. We're getting there. Oh, fuck, I just burnt my hand.
See, don't drink and do a podcast,
Don't
kids.
drink and podcast.
You'll burn your hand with your cigarette. What are your notes? I want to see some of your notes.
Hold on. I want to say something.
Yeah?
I think tomorrow I need to pay this film my full attention. And
Tomorrow we'll do a no bullshit watch.
No bullshit.
No
bullshit.
popping off to grab snacks. If we have to leave, we're pausing it, like the good old days.
We have been taking liberties.
Slightly. We've
Slight
never missed more than a
liberties.
couple of like popping to the loo or just grabbing a drink or something.
Yeah.
It's never more than that, is it? Really?
No.
It's not too bad, but I feel like we do need to
Rein it in. I just need to put
get
my
back in
phone
gear a little bit.
to one side. I'm not a phone junkie by any
Fucking
stretch,
hell.
but
Yeah, when you're a 16th watch in, you're just like, well,
16 days in a row doesn't feel like that. So Theo, do you want to hear my notes?
yeah.
Because I did actually take a few notes. I was thinking some beers, so we'll see if they make any sense. Right, here's my first note. I've got a note for you.
I got a note for you.
I got a note for you, boy. How do you feel about this? So Matt hits on 2 girls in the first skate demo they go to. It's been alright. So Matt hits on 2 girls at the first skate demo in Chicago. And then after that, he doesn't really hit on any more girls. In fact, Theo, after that, he turns like anti-girl.
I don't know. At the party scene, he starts a conversation with that girl. He fucks it up because he's a noob. But he's
Are they still in Chicago at that point?
No, the party scene.
They've moved on, haven't they?
Oh god, that's just after. No, oh fuck, it's like Kansas. The first one's in Kansas, isn't it?
Is it Kansas?
I think so. Something weird like that.
Yeah, but then after that, so he hits on, like, but then the first 20 minutes of the film, he's hitting on girls in a big way, like, in a really forward, sort of pervy fucking way.
Like complete sex pest.
And then
for
just
sure.
nothing, and then he's just decided he's anti-girl all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Because even Dustin, Dustin's down for the girls. Dustin's in it for the girls.
But then when does Dustin ever really hit on a girl? He doesn't ever hit on a try. Like, he tries once in the party scene. That's the thing, is cut with Matt chatting with that girl. She's walking down the stairs, he's walking up the stairs. He's like, "What's up, baby?" And she's like, "Hey, you're a pro skater? I drove all the way down from Springfield to meet a pro skater."
So did I.
You're from Springfield?
No, I came here to meet some pro skaters.
Why do I end up talking to the gay guy?
What?
Which is Cash's fan theory, is Matt's gay.
I know, it just feels like, to me, in this watch, I just felt like he was bang on the girls, like, in a really fucking strange way, and then just all of a sudden, he's like, no girls on tour, no girls on tour.
I'd say, from a director's perspective, I feel like they've established Matt as the creepy dude who's just weird to girls, and not going to get him until after, when he makes that story arc. Because that's the thing, Matt's story arc is, like, he cleans up, he gets sponsored, but he goes from some gnarly guy who, like, cleans up, has like a nice team vibe, got a real like close-knit group of friends, and starts getting female attention, which is quite like it's a logical progressive story arc for Matt, and I think it works quite well. Whereas Sweet Lou's, in comparison, is Sweet Lou's just this fly guy out for the ladies, and as I've said before, the tiniest little bit of sass, and he's under the thumb.
But maybe, Theo, maybe we're underestimating him. Well, maybe we're not, but maybe he's just met the girl of his dreams, and he's just like, it's been a ride, alright.
I could appreciate that, but they don't really set it up that well in the film.
But I don't think they set up Matt's story arc as well as you've just described as well, you know.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just reading the film here.
Reading the film, actually, reading. You want to talk about reading? I've got my next note. Let's segue. So, in one of the cuts where they're in the van driving to the next skate
Is this
spot.
about his college book?
Yes.
I don't think we talked about this yet.
We haven't. Dustin is reading a fucking book.
Yeah, Guide to
called
College.
A Guide to College. Yeah. Theo, what does this book consist of?
Well, mine is in the post. So I'll let you know once I read it.
Oh, can I borrow it? No, it's fine. Theo, what is A Guide to College? He's halfway through reading the book as well.
As a high school senior. So I don't know, is it just a general dummy's guide to university? It's going to just lay it all out for you so you know what to expect. I mean, he's a fucking nerd. What do you expect, Hudson? Or is it going to talk about like how to allocate your money wisely in college and set like study
schedules? It does have
schedules?
coins. It has coins.
Yeah, I think partly it's
so
like
is it a
saving
money?
for college.
Right, so...
Or like being financially viable while you're studying.
So is that actually quite a good little continuity thing that I've just completely pissed all over because I got the wrong end of the stick?
I think the gag is Dustin's being a nerd reading Guide to College.
See, because if you were reading that thing, I'd throw that out the fucking window. Who needs a guide to college, man?
The kind of people that buy books called A Guide to College.
But what I want to know, Theo, is what is in there. And I know that was my initial question. You did say about the money. I think that's got to be it, isn't it? But A Guide to College, really.
I was thinking, actually, don't you reckon this film would have probably been more successful? And they could have done so much more if it was like a 15 or...
Yeah.
I don't know what the US equivalent is. R-rated? Or is that 18?
I think R's 18, yeah.
They've made it for a slightly more mature audience. And then the skateboarders who are actually going to watch this film would be well into a party scene where they're all getting fucked up and they're all getting shut down by chicks and general Friday night out, you know?
Well, so you saying this film would have done much better for itself?
If it
as
wasn't
a film?
catering as to like a 12 or like a PG-13.
I think you're right. I think
if they just like if they were a little bit more saucy and a little bit more off the hook, they might have
tit here and there.
done. They tease it so much, man. It just needs to tit. The amount of shits and whatnots
Shits
they
and
drop.
tits,
Yeah, that shitting all over the place on the bus.
I think you're right. But I think it would have been done much better for itself, being slightly
Just
more
a bit more
mature.
saucy. Yeah, it's like I don't know if there's anything between PG-13 and R.
Do you think
Between like a 12 and an 18.
Do you think that's what
15.
they went for though? Because they thought that was is demographic the right word?
Which, to be fair, getting all those skater kids on board would have been a great thing, but it didn't work. So hindsight being 2020, they should have made it an R. It would have been great.
We'll message Casey the Scala and inform him of his mistakes.
A redo of Grind with us, executive producers.
I'm starring as Sweet Lou.
No, man, no, you're not. We're gonna get Joey Kern back. It's got to be the original actors.
We're going to get Joey Kern back. Yeah, the original actors. Yeah, you're right.
But you could have a hilarious cameo.
I want to talk about something there.
Go on.
I think it's fucking hilarious. I'm not.
Yeah, it's a great film. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Great fucking film. One of... I don't know, I think it's hilarious. So when they're in the Animal Chin skate shop, Jimmy Wilson discovered here 1992 in Colorado.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Not the other Animal Chin.
Yeah. Come on, Theo. You've switched on. Are you ready to do the podcast?
I'm not sure I am. Alright, start from now.
When Eric, Dustin, and Matt are all skating the park, and Sweet Lou goes up to that chick on the bench,
Oh, yeah.
and he says, "What's up?" And she goes,
You.
and he goes, "Nice."
That's what I mean, man.
Theo,
He loves it. He loves the sass.
I love the sass, Theo. What does that even mean? That's not something that happens in real life.
Saying what's up? Something up? Yeah, you.
Okay, what's up happens,
Yeah.
and then everything after that just doesn't happen.
You just imagine every lady would just collapse into a big pile of wet knickers every time they saw Sweet Lou.
You.
You.
Nice. Both of their reactions to the whole situation are just all wrong. The whole,
You reckon?
what's up?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't see what you're not following here, Hudson. Sweet Lou gets any chick he wants.
No,
To even have the slightest bit of resistance must be like a hot damn. He's
I'm
a
not-
free spirit.
I'm not down in Sweet Lou at all.
I
It's
bet she's
just,
fucking rowdy in the sack, is what Sweet Lou's thinking. That's why he's like, nice.
It's just.
He's already fucking 2 scenes ahead in the van, boning her, mentally.
Sure. Sweet Lou smashes it. It's just a weird sequence of words. It's a weird collection of words to use. I don't know, don't you think?
So Sweet Lou says, what's up?
What's up?
Nice.
No,
And then-
what's up?
You wanna make out.
Mm.
So he says,
Yeah.
7 words.
To put the girl nice.
We
Yeah.
see 7 on-screen words, Hudson. He's making out with her.
Mm.
And he's, alright, stop, kid, keep it up, to Ryan Sheckler.
Yeah, Theo.
And then he's fucking her. That's the only interaction they have together.
he does fuck her in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He does bang her in the back of the van. But then, Theo,
Yeah.
wham bam, still the van. Right, another note I noted down.
Yeah. Any more tautologies?
Who the fuck is Eric Spotsylvania, man? In the end scene.
Jimmy Wilson. Yeah, I know that's an unsatisfying answer. No one wants to hear that answer. But it's like the Jimmy Wilson Skate Tour by the Jimmy Wilson Skate Company featuring the Jimmy Wilson Skate Crew.
True.
That's just
I
algebraic
he's
formula
sponsored-
for this movie.
I know he's sponsored by Jimmy Wilson. It's just the fact his deck just says Rivers in blue.
Oh, and they didn't even fucking put cellophane wrap on it to at least make it look half real.
Do they cellophane wrap skateboards?
Yeah.
Oh, do they? Nice. I don't know.
Well, every skateboard you see on Greg's shelf has got a wrap on it, apart from the Three Rivers decks that they literally just got printed.
Because they're fucking...
Those guys were
they're
sniffing the paint. off
fucking
the-
trash, Theo. He's trying to get rid of them. They're on discount, man. They're on fucking discount.
Well,
and
that
he's
kid's-
like...
that
And,
kid's just being polite at the
and
end.
fucking...
You killed it in Springfield. No, he didn't. He sucked.
Eric fucking walks in, and Greg's like, "Oh shit! Oh, what's up, man? Oh, Eric Rivers."
Yeah, you saw 10 seconds before. Eric Rivers, fucking chump, used to come in here. He was a poor kid like you. You know what I told him? You got to start spending money because money spending. Oh, Eric! What's up? Oh, Eric, big love.
And he's like, "Toss me a handful of my decks." He's like, "Yeah, fucking right. I can't get rid of these cocksuckers. Who the fuck are you even sponsored by, cunt?"
Get out of here. Take your decks with you.
Take your non-signed decks and get the fuck out of here, Eric.
Greg actually gave that kid a refund for the deck that he signed.
Yeah,
Even Greg's doing that.
Greg sponsored that kid. He was like, "I'm so sorry about that. I'll sponsor you."
Don't have spending more money.
So Theo,
Yes.
we've talked a lot about the budget of this film. Now this is a kind of... We've talked a fair amount.
Yeah,
no,
we've
okay,
dropped it
sorry,
here or
yeah,
there.
Yeah, we've dropped it. So the budget on this film was $6 million, which we have talked about.
Yeah.
This is kind of an out there question. It's just sort of my personal interest, I think. How much do you think each of the main cast members made from this film? I know it's a silly question.
Because a lot of them... it was Mike Vogel's first film. Sweet Lou's had like one big film just before.
Yeah.
Adam Brody's like pretty big shit now. I don't know if that was one of his early up-and-comers, or if he already had a decent career before then.
Yeah, I'm not
And
really
then
sure.
Vince, God knows. I haven't seen Rat Race, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, that just sounds sketchy to me, I'm sorry.
So does considering they're all 4 main people, do you think they all got paid the same sort of rate?
Probably. I reckon a few $100,000 each. That's what, 6 months filming, maybe 9 months.
A few $100,000, really?
Yeah, I'd be very surprised. Well, I don't know. I reckon probably the actors' salaries and all of that, and all the cameos and stuff is probably a good third of the budget.
I was shooting for way less than a few $100,000. That's pretty
I
good.
don't know, 100,000. Fucking imagine 100,000 for 6 months' work. But
Oh yeah, no, it'd be sick. Yeah.
so maybe 100,000. I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
That's why
It's
it's
not
a
a
bit of a
question
silly.
because
Yeah, that's why it's a silly question.
But if I had to guess, maybe a third of the budget, like all salaries, everyone's salary,
what would a third of that be? Like 1.25 mil.
with 6 mil, maybe like 2 mil.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking 5 mil. So when they arrive at Santa Monica, Theo, and Eric says, "Get me a kid,"
Yeah.
what a fucking weird reaction to the whole situation. Don't you think that's absolutely fucking bizarre?
And it only works because of the wee man gag.
Do you think that's why they put it in there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because otherwise they'd be like, what? You literally just, some angry mum's going to come over and just grab a kid back? Is that going to be a funny cut? Not really.
No, God.
Child theft.
It's a weird reaction to the situation to be like, oh...
And also to have that gag with Matt. Give me a kid. Okay.
Yeah, get me a kid, okay. I think that's really bizarre.
He's desperate. He didn't even need kids. He just needs to walk over and be like, Eric Rivers. Super duper skateboards.
Oh yes, we've been waiting for you, sir.
4 cats which you might not have heard of.
Yes. Oh, sorry, sir. Are you Eric Rivers? You must be Matt Jensen. You must be Dustin Knight. And you are Sweet Lou Singer. We've been waiting for you. Where the hell have you been?
Take a walk around the skate park.
Just a bit of advice for you guys.
You do a victory lap before you've done any skating.
We recommend that you do your victory lap.
Soak up your theme tune and then... It's not even their theme though. They're trying to drop the ball on that.
What, the song?
Because they've got their own little song when
What's
never
your
see
step?
another like me, a redneck, maybe white boy from the alley.
That plays a couple times.
Yeah, that comes every time they're doing something big. That comes on, but not.
It wouldn't suit the last scene though, would it? Well, yeah, no, okay, yeah, it sort of would. It sort of
I
would.
don't know. There's always that when there's a familiar song coming on. It always has that kind of, it evokes the sense of the emotion from like the familiar song when it's in like an epic part of the film. You know.
I can see why they didn't put that song in there though.
I can, but I also think that maybe it would have been.
I also think that no
Yeah,
one's ever
yeah.
seen this fucking film 16 times in a fucking row.
you reckon Casey the Scholar has even seen this film 16 times?
Honestly, no. Are we talking finished product? Are we
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
here it is? No, I doubt it. Maybe he chucked it on for his kids. I don't know.
That's you in your mummy's belly.
Yeah, maybe then.
And everyone who's seen this film wants to slam your mum.
Yeah, exactly. 16 times. No, I don't think he has seen it 16 times.
I'm going to have to add up all the raw audio that we've done as well and see how much audio we've put toward compared to like the amount we've watched it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, holy shit. Jake sent me a little sum that hold on, let me just get it up.
Which is pretty like was it 141 times 31
He sort of did.
divided by 60 would give us the amount of hours we're going to spend watching this film. 72.85 hours.
What, of this podcast?
No, by the time we've done,
Yeah.
that's how many hours we would have spent watching Grind.
Why did you tell me that?
So that's almost bang on 3 days. Just over.
3 days out of... Holy shit.
That's basically
3
10% of our lives
In
watching this film for a month.
3 entire
Just
days.
watching it. That's not even the fucking. That's not even recording this.
Let's say the podcast is half an hour. Half an hour times 31 is... What is that? Yeah, break it down.
So we maybe do like 15 hours, maybe. I'm talking shit now. I've done all the mental arithmetic I can for a day, and I'm just like fried.
We're all talking shit here. That's the name of the game. That's the daily grind, my friend.
So we're averaging out half an hour, because half an hour is probably about the finished product.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Give or take some decent content.
Oh yeah, 15.5 hours.
That's what... Yeah, okay.
Podcast material
Yeah.
from 72 and a half hours, what, 3 days work. We haven't even got a day's material. But we do it for the people out there listening. Anyone who's still listening on episode 16, big shout out.
Massive shout out. I'd like to give a shout out to the people listening.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah. Don't you know who you think we are? Go, come on!
Oh, you saw that front cover, baby. Of iTunes.
Yes, Theo. What's the word on iTunes?
I'm still
man?
waiting for the email, man. I'm still waiting for the email.
What the fuck are they doing?
They're
Laughing
reviewing
so
the
hard.
sickness. Yeah, they like, I can't believe this is actually a genuine project, because these people are sick. They're sick, you're sick.
Like, is this Ricky Gervais? No, who the fuck are these people? They're so fucking
Find
funny.
these English cunts now. Give them a multi-billion-pound podcast deal, or
No
however the
doubt.
podcast game works.
Multi-billion pound.
Yeah, I've heard of podcasts. Yeah.
I got a podcast for your daily grind, baby. Right, Theo. I always find myself.
Where do you find yourself, Hudson? Smelling roses.
It smells like roses.
I just farted.
I always find myself enjoying the
Penis.
film.
Yeah.
What?
You go on.
Enjoying what? What'd you say?
Nothing. No, carry on.
You know, by the time they get Santa Monica, and Eric's just had a little smoochy smooch with Jamie.
Oh yeah.
By then, I'm like, oh, this whole thing hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, because it's all in the past, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Is because I'm sort of like switching off and stuff. Is that I get myself hyped up because I'm like, yes, we're nearly done.
We can finally crack on with the podcast.
And I'm like, oh, it wasn't all so bad. But then I just forget.
I don't know. I feel that there were more good moments in this watch than there have been for maybe the last day or two.
Yeah, yesterday I wasn't so into it.
Episode 13. That was. What was that? How was that?
Sunday, I'll tell you how that was. That fucking sucked.
Was Sunday a daytime one?
Sunday was the one where we were just hating on life, man. Hating on life. Hating on everything.
That sounds like so many of the recent ones.
We've been alright. We've picked ourselves up since episode 13. We were down in the dumps, man.
11,
Now we're
11 or 12. No, 11 was rubbish. 12 we were really down in the dumps.
No.
13 was where we had to... Yeah, 13 was when we were really down. We had to do a second part to make an episode.
We had to make the second part. Now look at us
Yeah.
here. Sponsored by Jimmy Wilson.
Jimmy Wilson, man. Don't even know what he makes, but I want it.
He makes opportunities for six skaters. That's what he makes.
Where do I sign?
Nowhere, Theo. I said for six skaters.
That's That was really mean, Hudson.
That was mean.
That
Yeah.
was like, man, I can skate better than half those guys anyway. Pull the other one, it's got fucking bells on it, you silly cunt. Have you exhausted your notes? This is organic. Hudson.
Yeah, it was something. It was something.
Alright, if you had to marry any one of the girls the Sweet Lou gets
sick
with,
bastard. Alright, go on.
which would it be?
Mm.
If you had to marry one of them.
Marry.
Yeah, no, I'm not even just going for the bang. I want you to marry. What do you think? Who's got the best character? Who do you think is going to
Right.
not be a horrible pain in the ass for the rest of your life?
I wouldn't marry. I wouldn't marry the first chick he gets with in the club.
No, she seems a bit needy.
Needy? Nah.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah.
She seems like a hoe.
So she's well too into him, well too quickly.
Yeah, I wouldn't marry her. Because I don't want to marry the circus girl, man. She's in the circus there. Why are you looking at
No.
me?
Yeah, no. So else have we got?
It would have to be Wham Bam Steal the Van. Marry, though. Would I marry her?
Yeah, she's like a hardened criminal. You're calling the other girl a hoe. At least she'd be
I
devoted.
don't
This
know.
girl's gonna fucking not last 10 minutes, and you're a little dick.
No.
I say that I'm single. Hudson's got a long-term relationship. 4 years? So
4 years, shout out. So, yeah, I'll marry none of them. I'll marry my girlfriend. No.
okay.
No. Alright, let me get your view on this, and then maybe my view will be better. I reckon you're going to say the circus chick.
No,
Matt's sister.
I didn't really think of that.
I can't believe, Theo, you're into Matt's sister.
I know, right? Me neither.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Theo. She's pulling Sweet Lou's finger as we speak.
You're the one who's all over Matt's sister, man. I'm trying to think. I want to get a cheeky timeline. So there's a girl in the club. I don't know. I could be into that.
What about the girls at the skate park? Are we counting them Sandy?
Oh yeah, and Wednesday. I think Wednesday. I've made my decision. Wednesday. My dad's a crazy fucker, but I'm a sweet guy. You know, very presentable to the parents. He said, "Split from his hand." Well,
Well, really? Sandy? Wednesday? She's so needy.
a little bit. But she's excited. She's a young love. She's fresh out of high school, man.
Nah.
Well, there's the other girl where they break off, and Eric goes like, "Bam, bam." Matt and Dustin going to the bus and stuff, and Sweet Lou's straight in with that girl. She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd marry her.
I wouldn't marry her.
That's why it's such a dumb question. You know nothing about these people.
I think
One's
that's
a criminal.
why I said Wham Bam Steal the Van. That's what I know most about. And let me tell
The
you,
evil you know is worse than the evil you don't.
let me tell
Better
you,
than.
let me tell you something, Theo. She's a sweet girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually thinking about. Our obviously depraved criminal mind.
Yeah, that's a good question. Tough question.
Let's lower the stakes. Which one would you want to make out with?
What out of the whole film? Shall we say the whole film?
Yeah, well, everyone that Sweet Lou gets with.
Shall we
Or
say
the whole film.
Shall we
Yeah,
say the whole
okay,
film?
yeah, because Hudson's clearly got someone in mind. Is that Matt's mum? Eric's stepmom, obviously.
Eric's stepmom. Doi. Dumb question. Move the fuck on, man.
You for real?
Whole film. So, this is gonna haunt me, Theo. Probably the girl that gets on Jimmy Wilson's bus.
I was just going to say it. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
I bet that's right up your street. That's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
your type.
The girl that Matt makes a weird advancement
Yeah.
to. Well, who would yours be?
Yeah, the girl that gets with Sweet Lou at the party is pretty hot. We just get with her.
Yeah,
Get down with that.
just get with her. Alright.
I mean, I would slam Jamie if it came down to it.
Board slide all over your dick.
Oh, mate, yeah, but I'll wax it up. You get fucking bored, baby. Grab my demon sword, bitches.
Jamie, yeah.
I don't know, she's pretty hot. She's super cute, man. I'd throw myself under the wheels of Jimmy's bus to go with a girl like her. Oh,
Let me tell you
the girl they
something,
hitchhike with.
Let me tell you something, Theo.
The girl they hitchhike with is smelling hot.
Jamie is the fucking tall slut.
I know, you don't want some haggard ass chick lurking around, do you?
Right?
Especially when you're on tour.
So you want to make out with her? You want to take her on tour?
We were just making out with Hudson. And I've changed my answer to the girl they get a ride to Tucson.
That's a good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. A little shout out to the chick in the
Southern chick, cheeky accent.
Yeehaw! I'm heading to Tucson.
Happy!
Happy.
I assume that's how Americans do.
Yeah, that's what she said, isn't it? I think we got that word for word.